I decided to do a video on this simply because I feel like I had to get it off my chest. Of course, as you all know, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball series, Sandland, Dragon Quest, so many other different beloved series, passed away back on March 1st, a few days ago. It was revealed by the publishers. There was a lot of celebrity deaths don't really, and maybe famous people, whatever, deaths don't really get to me like that, but this one definitely made me get a lot of tears shed, even to the point where I listen to the opening Chala Head Chala now and I really get kind of like chocked up and shed tears. And interesting because it doesn't seem like he's gone. This is, in my opinion, one of the biggest generational losses in media, pop culture, fictional series, manga, comics, film, anything. Akira Toriyama made so many huge breakthroughs and just in development for pop culture. Broke through the West. If it wasn't for DBZ, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball, like who knows where the landscape of manga and anime would be at this point. It's wild to really think about. I'm not like the biggest Loader fan or anything, but like it's like the equivalent of losing Tolkien, and some people was just like it was bigger than that. Like, and I can kind of see that as a thing, and it's really wild. We can all see when that news was kind of revealed how everyone kind of joined together and understood like this man created something that was huge, something that inspired us all, things that inspired us all, pushed us all to the limits to understand and have inspiration and do what you gotta do, get what you gotta get. It's kind of how we all say Akira Toriyama helped us go even further beyond. Another thing that's kind of wild and crazy is I have a homie that pointed out, and what he said was kind of true. He was like, some of us wouldn't be the same, probably wouldn't even be the same people without Akira Toriyama. Like, we wouldn't be the same people. As I said, some of us was inspired by artists. Some people was just in the streets but wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball or play some Dragon Quest or, I don't know, watch or read Dr. Slump. Dude, like, it's so many possible things. So many situations and alleyways in which this man actually really was a huge inspiration. It's wild when you think about how much of a piece of our lives that this cat really had on us. It's really insane. Also just want to do a super special shout out to Sandland, because Sandland was one of my first mangas that I really got into of his. Sandland was a very early manga for me, so it holds a very, very special place in my heart, if I'm being real with you. And even just me as growing up, I was also super inspired as an artist by him. If you couldn't draw Goku, you could not draw at all, son. Everyone drew Dragon Ball Z characters, everyone drew Dragon Ball characters back in the day when I was in elementary school. That was the prerequisite, and that was the deal for me being a better artist. That was one of the things that kept me going. When I started drawing at a young age, I discovered Dragon Ball, and then I just decided to get better as an artist. How to present that art, how to create stories, how to tell stories. Toriyama was definitely one of the greatest creative minds that we can all say lived in this time period. I think we can 100% definitely say that. Like I said, it's super weird. We might not even have series like One Piece or a series like Naruto. You know, they all gained inspiration from his creations back in the 80s and everything like that. So it's super wild when we can kind of really see how big of a mark that he's left. Just a short video, just a tribute video. I just wanted to get it off my chest, and that's kind of as much as I can really say. He was definitely one of my biggest inspirations that I can say. One of my biggest inspirations in life at this point. And just want to say thank you, Toriyama, for the inspiration you've given me, the push that you've given me to be a better artist, better creator. Rest well.